My apologies, my camera went out. I'm gonna keep it straight because I really didn't mean for the first part of this video to be so long. So I hope y'all take it in. It looks like it was something I needed to get off of me. So straight into the lessons. I ended on people trying to fix people who have disabilities and implying that they are broken. And even though you may not look at the concept that way, that is the reality, and that's how most disabled people take it. So yeah, just maybe hold some compassion if you really want to pray, because I do believe in prayer. Prayer is strong. Prayer has gotten me through a lot of things in my life. So don't ever think I am disrespecting prayer. I'm wondering about your intent. So, but we're going to move on to many other lessons. Not too much longer. We're not going to make this a long video. Number 2 is love. Love got me through all of that. When I tell you I was suicidal, I really was suicidal. I had very harsh thoughts about taking my life. I couldn't imagine what I was supposed to do with my life because I have been writing poetry and raps since I was like 8, 9 years old, and philosophy. So just going back and thinking like, what am I supposed to do now? It drove me so hard where I really had bad thoughts about suicide, and the psychiatrist there gave me some medicine, and the medicine was supposed to help me with my depression, but it made me hallucinate. And in my hospital room, I saw a black cat. And so when I saw the black cat, I was like, you know what? I don't want this. I don't want anything that is going to make me hallucinate. So I stopped. But love will get you through everything. I had my aunts. I had 2 wonderful aunts that came to the hospital every day, made sure I ate. They spoiled me rotten. The nurses at the rehab facility spoiled me rotten. I was the only patient who had a TV in her room. Like, I was completely spoiled with love. And I believe it's because that's my heart and what I attract, because everybody who is in my life now, I had a lot of people in my life prior to this second brain aneurysm in my music business, in the music business. But a lot of those people I couldn't even get in touch with after all of this settled. And not saying that I didn't even make mistakes in music before that, but it was just a reminder that, you know, self-correction is good, but love heals everything. So even when things are ugly, those people who came and have been down with me since day one, they are in my life forever. Like forever, ever. Because they have proven, when I don't care if I just was in a wheelchair for the rest of my life and didn't know what else I was going to do with my life, and I could have just sat in a wheelchair, they would have loved me regardless. See, their love is pure. They love me no matter what is my ailment or whatever has happened to me. They love me. The people in my life, my friends and my family that came and supported me in the hospital, they love me regardless of whatever. I can never take that away. I can get mad at everybody, but they are in my life for the rest of my life. I cherish them. So cherish your loved ones. That's another lesson. Cherish the people that love you, and keep your eyes open for the ones that just are there. They're there temporarily to teach you a lesson. My relationships with men, this is another lesson. My relationships with men was very scarce. I questioned a lot with men. I questioned myself a lot. I was very insecure. And even when a man wanted to date me, I was concerned about my disability. I wondered, why do they want to date me? You know, why are they in my life? Why are they finding me attractive? I wondered these things because I hadn't found it in myself. I could look the part, but I hadn't found it in myself. And even 10 years after post-stroke, I was still going through my insecurities. So there are many times, I mean, throughout my son's life, seriously, throughout my son's life, he only met one man I dated. Only one man. And I was celibate 6 years one time, 4 years the next. Like, I've been more celibate than in relationships, and it's been because of me. It's been because I don't allow my heart to be open to other people because of my insecurities. Now, I just went through something that it helped me so much in a way, while it hurt me at the same time, because it made me understand that I have to know that I am enough before I'll attract that energy in my life. And so this situation let me know that, and now I'm at a place where love that comes my way, it will come in honesty, because I am giving all of that love to myself. I am feeding my body properly. I am loving on myself properly. And so the person that comes in my life now, they have to love me better than I even love myself. Because that's the kind of nurturing that I need and I deserve. And it's okay if a man is in another place. That's okay. But what I deserve, I know now, after too many years. I know now, and I can't accept anything less. I learned that this life is precious. Life is precious. So you have to watch. Well, I learned that I need to watch my choices, my actions, the people that I decide to put in my surroundings, the stuff that I decide to put in my body. I used to drink. Can't get me to put a lick of alcohol in my mouth anymore, because I used to have, every time I would drink after my aneurysms, I would think, oh my God, I'm going to have another aneurysm. And then I used to smoke. And then every time I would smoke after my aneurysms, and I'm talking about marijuana, every time I would smoke after my aneurysms, I would get anxiety, and I would think, oh my God, I'm gonna have another aneurysm, and I'm a, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I decided to take that energy seriously. I decided to take that energy and place it in another area of my life. So instead of having a habit of drinking, I started making a habit of putting the right thing in my body, the right liquids, the right foods. I became a certified naturopath. I started putting more herbs in my body. This whole journey has been a wonderful process. And I tell a lot of people, and they wonder sometimes why I say this, but I really mean it with all my heart. I am grateful. First, I'm grateful that I'm alive. But I am extremely grateful that this happened to me, because I needed this course correction in my life. Everybody has a purpose. Every single one of you have a purpose on this earth. And it's up to you to figure it out. But once you get it figured out, it's up to you to bring it forth and bring it to reality and help mankind how you are supposed to, in your own way. They say life is short. I think life never ends. Even when we transition, I think we just go on. Spirit can never die. So that is some of the lessons. One more lesson and then I'm going to close out. When I had the first brain aneurysm, it happened in my frontal lobe. And then the second aneurysm happened very close to the frontal lobe. And so I was speaking at this hospital one day, and this lady who had a brain aneurysm in her frontal lobe said she ended up becoming numb with her children, where she couldn't feel, she had no sympathy, and she just felt like, you know, she just didn't have any love in her heart, even though she knows she loves her children. And so in my situation, I could have ended up like that or the opposite. So for me, what happened is I ended up gaining more emotion, even though I'm already emotional. I've never had a problem like expressing myself, but now it's heightened. Things touch my heart deeply. They hurt. I can be hurt deeply, and I work on controlling it. And people say, oh, you need to fix that. What you crying for? What you allow? So I have to monitor when I allow that expression to be shown to other people simply because they can judge me, and I don't want to hear that because I'm going through my process. But also, that's my process. So people who are around me, they have to, they understand. Most people understand my situation, and they work on understanding it. I also can't have a whole bunch of people talking to me at the same time. So there are some side effects that are not in the visible, I guess, disability. It's up here a little bit too. And I don't know if that's a disability because it made me more empathic. And so it's easier for me to not only see through the actions of others, but even deal with the actions that I have within myself. I'm hard on myself. And I think all of us need to be hard on ourselves. We need to be harder on ourselves because we grew up and we don't have the parents anymore. And it's like we're in rebellion mode and we never stopped. So yeah, I work on discipline. Anybody who has followed me on social media in any point, that's what they will tell you. She's disciplined. I have my faults. Like right now, I'm on liquids and I had a breaking moment like 2 different times where I not only ate cooked, but I ate cooked and felt sick and kept eating simply for my nerves. So yeah, that's a whole nother video, but yeah, so I have to watch my emotions, but I honor them as well. I honor every badge that I have been given. I am so grateful for my life. Every day I am grateful. Even on my worst days, I am grateful. But like one of my mentors always says, he says every day is a good day. And for me, every day is a good day. Every day is a good day for everyone. So cherish your life. I love you.